Hey everybody, Patty Ann here. You remember the other day when I kind of gave you a quiz? I don't know, I guess you just can't get rid of the teacher, right? Anyway, I had asked you, if you watched yesterday's basic video on welding, can you tell me what will happen when I weld this? Think of the welder who has his metals touching, there's a hint, and then he heats them up so they'll melt and become one solid piece. Then I asked, what do you think will happen when I weld this? Will it be one piece, yay or nay? Would you weld this piece if you were cutting it out of vinyl? Why or why not? Anyway, let me give you the answers. I saw a few correct ones in there and other people that were very, very, very close. So let me tell you about this one. First of all, if you'll notice down here, there's something that's not touching anything else. When it's welded, it's not touching these other things. Imagine they're metal. It's not going to melt together. It's way over here. It's going to get hot and melt, but it's not going to come over here and touch this and become a one piece with this. The same thing with this right here. This is not going to be melted to touch any of these other things. So it will be um, a piece by itself. Now this was a little bit of an error right here. I meant to have the Y touching this so that it would go together, but somebody was really smart and saw that this is indeed all by itself here. Now the ATTY, that will weld together and this will all cut as one piece, but this will not be connected to the other. And then I think the last thing was, look at this little flourish on the P. It is not connected to the main part. You see how there's that opening there? It's not connected to the main part. I feel like a football coach. Anyway, it's not connected to the main piece, so it would not be welded. So, but the question I had asked was, let's see if I can erase all ink. Okay, the question that I had asked was, what will you would you weld this piece if you were cutting it out of vinyl? Well, absolutely, you would still weld it if you were cutting it out of vinyl. If you didn't, where these two pieces match right here, there'd be a cut line. Where this end matches here, there'd be a cut line. There'd be a cut line here and here. And somebody said I should have lined up the ends better, and you're right. And here, but these would all be cut lines. Between the A and the T, these would all be cut lines, so they'd be separate letters. So you would definitely want to weld this together if you were cutting it out of vinyl. So it would almost be one whole piece. But it will not be one whole piece because of these places where there's nothing touching. In order for welded pieces to come together and be one whole piece, the pieces must be overlapping. So this P right here, this needed to overlap that part right there if I wanted these two pieces to weld together. If I was going to get out my blowtorch, heat them up, and get them to melt and weld together, they have to be touching. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go back and see how close everybody was. So listen to this video and look at it and see if you can see, how you got it right or where you may have been mistaken. So thank you. Bye-bye.